My name is Bobby Danner, and my family purchased the Xiques house about 7 years ago. So we've had a connection to New Orleans for about 55 years. My parents bought a property here in the French Quarter in a city that is full of history, and every building tells a story. This particular house, I think, wins the prize. The house was built in 1852 by a gentleman named Angel Xiques. Angel was born in Cádiz, Spain, but made his fortune importing things from Cuba to New Orleans. Served as his private residence for many years. After Mr. Xiques passed away, the house passed to his daughter. She was already well established, married, had her own beautiful house on Esplanade Avenue, so she converted the house to a cigar factory. And eventually the consulate purchased the house, making it his residence, and the Spanish consulate's office. A couple of consulates had their residence here until one fateful evening when the consulate was out with some friends. They decided to stop back by his house for a moment and takes a bottle of his elixir, has a big swig of it, stumbles back out into the parlor where his friends were waiting, falls on the floor, and expires in front of them. Turns out his elixir had been poisoned. So the house then became a gambling hall and a brothel for a period of time. Then a gentleman named Robert Surt purchased the house and converted it to apartments. Robert had a daughter named Gretchen, who was a model, and she apparently worked with Coco Chanel in Paris and had built a name for herself in her own right. And it became Gretchen's French Quarter residence until she passed away about 7 or 8 years ago. And that's when my family came along and purchased from her son. One of the things I love about the house, of course, is the location. It's in the French Quarter, but we're a block away from Bourbon, so you're close to everything that the French Quarter has to offer. Jackson Square is just a few minutes away, the Mississippi River, all the great architecture, the great restaurants. Bayona's is half a block from us. It's just so nice to be able to just walk out the door and you're anywhere you want to be in the French Quarter. It was really important to me that we not alter the spirit of the house, the original architectural intent of the house. And so we tried to do everything possible with as much keeping New Orleans in mind, more keeping the French Quarter in the forefront of our minds in the design of everything we touched in the house. So I think the house has a very, very rich New Orleans French Quarter feel to it, and it was important that we maintain that and not alter that original architectural intent. I find it to be a very comfortable house. It has a lot of bedrooms. It has a lot of public spaces. It does have parking, which is rare in the French Quarter, and some nice outdoor spaces as well. So I think it's a versatile property. So anyone with some imagination, kind of the sky's the limit. But it is a very comfortable house to live in. I have to say that.